Hi, I'm Mark Anthony, and in this video I wanted to talk to you about empathic abilities. This is really important. It's a really important topic for a number of reasons. And firstly, it's because a lot of people don't understand what empathic abilities really mean and what actually happens to you when you have empathic abilities. The second thing I wanted to talk to you about was how to deal with your empathic abilities. And the third thing was how to use your empathic abilities to your benefit. So firstly, empathic abilities is being able to experience what is happening around you. So in a healing session, for example, some people will actually feel their client's pain in their body. And that can happen in normal life too. You may come into contact or associate with people that are going through some sort of physical pain, and all of a sudden you start feeling that pain yourself. The same thing happens with emotions as well. So a person could be feeling angry and all of a sudden you're angry and you don't understand why you're angry, but all of a sudden it's just overwhelming and it feels like it's your own. So it's really important to understand that when we're interacting with people, especially, when we're coming into contact with people that we care about, our empathic abilities are there, and everybody has empathic abilities. Just the different degrees of how you experience those empathic abilities is what varies. And some people are really perceptive of their empathic abilities. Some people are aware that, okay, I've walked into this room, all of a sudden now I'm angry. So why am I angry? Is this really my anger? Is this somebody else's anger? And they're able to deal with it in a really good way. Whereas other people walk into a room and all of a sudden they've gotten angry and they think it's theirs. And now all of a sudden they've got an angry, or they're angry, and all of a sudden like they're taking it out on other people around them. So what happens is it ripples on and it becomes a negative thing in everybody involved. And so it's really important that you're able to become aware of what's really your energy. What is yours? What is other people's? What are the situations that allow you to take on other people's energies? Maybe it's when you're around people that you care about, family, friends, people that you love. Maybe it's when you're with your clients or your students or people that you really have a desire to help. It's important to identify the situations that allow you to take on these energies, because as long as you're taking these energies on as your own, the only person that's being impacted is you, because the other person is going to feel better, but it's not going to be sustained, because as long as you're taking that energy on, they're still going to be carrying that energy themselves. So it's really important that you know that it's no benefit to anybody really for you to be taking on other people's stuff. So the more you become aware of what your energy is, then the easier it is to help other people and the easier it is to make a difference in other people's lives. So when it comes to being aware, allow yourself to get into your true self. Allow yourself to close your eyes and really feel into what is your true energy. And when you allow yourself to identify your true energy, then when you're interacting with other people, you'll find that your energy shifts. Like we all put masks on throughout the day. We try and be this way with this certain group of people, or we try and be this way with, people in our work environment, or, wherever the associations are. So what we're doing is we're putting on these different hats, and so we're shifting our personality, we're shifting who we are to fit in with other people. And oftentimes when we're diminishing ourselves because we don't feel like we're enough and we have to fit in with these other groups, that's when we can be more open to taking on other people's energies. And so really be aware of that. Allow yourself to know that, you are enough. Regardless of, who accepts you, who doesn't accept you. That's none of your business. The only thing that matters is that you're being true to yourself. And as long as you're taking on other people's stuff, you're not really being true to yourself. So what we want to look at here is how can we use our empathic abilities in a positive way? And the best way to do that is to allow yourself to become aware. So once you walk into a room, all of a sudden you start feeling angry. First thing you do is recognize, and you can do this through muscle testing. This is my belief. This is somebody else's. This is my anger. This is somebody else's. Allow yourself to recognize whose anger it really is, and then allow yourself to disconnect from it. And then you can actually go and talk to that person and Allow them to relax. You can talk to them in a loving way and allow them to release that anger. You can benefit a lot of people, but as long as you're taking on their stuff, you're not going to be able to benefit anybody. And so it's really important to allow yourself to see it as a real positive. Your empathic abilities are amazing. You can help a lot of people, but the key is to become aware of what's yours and what's other people's. When you're aware of what's yours and other people's, interacting with other people becomes a whole lot easier because you're not finding that you're going on this roller coaster of moods. And that's what happens for a lot of people. You know, one minute they're feeling happy, the next minute they're feeling sad, the next minute they're angry. And all of a sudden, it's like, who am I? And that can really affect the way we feel about ourselves. It can really affect our self-esteem. When you're aware of what's really yours and what's other people's, you're going to feel better about you. You're going to make a better difference with the people around you. So if you've got family members that are feeling upset, you recognize that they're upset. All you do is go and have a chat to them. You know, why are you upset? What's going on for you? Allow yourself to be that good friend. Allow yourself to be that good person. And you're going to find that even if you're not doing a healing on another person, you're actually still fulfilling, you know, your purpose as being a healer, because you're actually talking with that person and you're interacting with them and you're allowing them to feel better for themselves, not because you're just unconsciously taking it on and needing to take it on to save and heal other people. So that's a really important thing. So use your empathic abilities as a benefit and allow yourself to do that, because your life is going to improve and you'll find that your relationships with the people around you is going to improve. So all of a sudden, when you feel good about you, you're not worried about needing to change yourself to fit in with a particular group or social group or work environment. You'll find that you will just be accepted, because when you accept you, people around you accept you. And one of the key things that stops us from accepting ourselves is taking on other people's stuff, being confused about what we're feeling, what's happening in our lives. That's the key. So allow yourself to know that, allow yourself to have that awareness, and know that you have the ability to change it. So muscle testing is a really important thing. You can muscle test yourself to check whether it's your feelings, your emotions, or your belief systems that are coming up, or somebody else's, and you'll find that things will drastically change for you. So in our next video, I'll actually give you some downloads in relation to this topic. So if you like this video, like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll keep you updated with new videos that we post. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon.